In continuing from, talking about dealing with the new industry, the speed and actors having to work alone, we are now in it seems, another new phase, this COVID phase, where we have social distancing, where maybe our business will be one of the last to come back fully, and it will be anew. It's going to be, world is going to be different, and we don't know what the creative performing world is going to be like, and what government demands are going to be from country to country, and it's just an unknown. But I have had people who, one, wanted to be ready or wanted to keep going and hit the ground running, so to speak, when and if anything came up. And I've also had people who've had quite a few different types of auditions come up for them, whether they were for RADA, Lambda, Tish. They were continuing. They got recalls and recalls, and they needed to work on them. And I wasn't, to be honest, sure how that would work. So we took a stab at it. And I found through Zoom and working virtually online that actually new things were developed. And all the old stuff I shouldn't call it old stuff, the exercises we had been doing and the work we had been doing in the studio could transfer very easy into a room in their home or their apartment, wherever they were working from, and we could continue to work on it. For the auditions even, we did exercises to prepare them for the filming. Some of them had to do Zoom auditions with groups of people. So we did exercises, we worked on their monologues, worked on scenes, had them even read plays because they were going to be reading, doing a full play and have to do a play reading. So Zoom has provided, and it's hard for me to describe, but another element, and it's become very positive. There is a safety. There is a sense of even me being slightly removed and yet hearing me has given them a freedom to take chances, go further, or do nothing. You understand? To discover more detail and be more specific in everything they're doing, even how to open up the smallest thing as to why they're doing what they're doing. Why are they sitting there listening to them? And what happens even in the distance between them sitting down and the person speaking? Because in life, a lot of things happen in what we consider in our cognitive brain a very short period of time, but in our creative brains, a lot is going on that can affect us. So via Zoom, I've been able to really look and sort of analyze their recorded auditions, whether they be for theater schools, duologues that they were doing. I've had several duologues for films that are already, they're casting in advance, because they're hoping things will open up and they want to see a lot of people. So I think it's a unfortunate gift, because I would recommend all my students, now that I've been working, I shouldn't even call them students, actors, excuse me, actors that I'm working with, do a few Zoom meetings, because it gives them, there's something different about it, and I can't quite put words on it, but I see advantages. I see growth. I see changes quickly. There aren't other people around in the classroom. You understand? It isn't a private, myself and them in the studio. They are in their space. And it's good, even though they're not going to be in their space all the time. They find things and they can then bring those aspects that they find there to a recorded audition. Usually in their home is where they have to do it.